Get down. Sorry. Weird way to start a stream, huh? Yeah. No, my cat is she's being a little butt. Sorry about that. Hey guys, welcome. All right. So, wait, how? Okay. You know what, horse? You just do you. So I wanted to do a quick review on Minecraft Egg Block. And just talk a little bit about, how I feel about it, what's been going on with it. So I'm gonna compare this mod pack to some of the other ones I've played with, and I'd say this is like chip beef on toast versus a 7-course meal at a fancy restaurant. You know, it's good. It's good, but it doesn't have a lot of meat to it. So if you're the type of person like me that wants something that has a lot of meat to it and, you know, lots of things to dive into, this is probably not the mod pack for you. However, I will say I have a lot of friends that play more casually than I do, and for them this is a much nicer sort of mod pack because it doesn't have a ton of stuff for them to worry about in it. I prefer mod packs where I can go at my own pace and, you know, rush forward and everybody else is doing their own thing. I mean, that's what's going on at the moment, but there's nothing really to keep me interested while the others are going a bit slower. And see, I made a mistake. My friend and I wanted to play this together. And I at first had said I want to breed my own chickens because I was worried in my head. I'm like, once there's no more chickens left, there's not going to be much for either of us to do. But I made the mistake of teaming up with her to get chickens, and we banged our way through the chickens like in 3 days. We got all the chickens there were. You can see hers are here. Mine are set up a little differently. So yeah, in case you didn't watch any of my other videos, which is fine if you didn't, this is Minecraft Egg Block. It is a mod pack based on the chickens mods, which I love, and for one of my friends, it's her most favorite thing to do. The most addictive part of the game to her is breeding the chickens, and usually I leave it to her and let her do it, but for this, we kind of had to do it together. And also, you're going to be seeing my game world is not a skyblock. When I rented this server, for some reason I messed it up when I was setting it up, and it is just a regular old world here. But you can see, I believe there's 122 chickens. There's a few that I don't have on the wall, and I'm okay with that. What's going on with you? Peridot. Jeez. Oh, these are on. No, they're not on. Blaze rod's on. There we go. Let me just turn all these off. Wait. Oh. There we go. So, yeah, but I've got most of my resources here. I have it organized really stinking well. And what I've got is... Let's see if I can do this without messing up things too much. I'll have to take this one out here. There we go. So you can see the pipes are running under here. And I'm doing this super duper carefully because on my single player, I was running into all sorts of issues with pipes connecting and I couldn't use relays. And then, of course, I didn't think about the interfaces. The interfaces made my life so much simpler. I probably could have put them all side by side now that I have realized that I can just use one of the flat transfer disks in between the storage box and the interface. But at the same token, this kind of gives me a nice setup. I'm going to put up signs so I know what everything is, and I can flick them on and off when I want to feed them into my refined storage. So you can see here, refined storage is just absolutely full of stuff. If we go up top again, you can see I have 5.2 million of 21 million. A good amount of it is the fluid, I guess. I guess that number counts. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so I only have 433 of 5 million. It's just that fluid storage that is just totally insulating my numbers and making it look huge. So I just got rid of my last chicken box that was up here because it was just filling this area, minus the color chickens. I will deal with those later, but yeah, so anyway, I was really excited to get into some of the other things. Like I wanted to, start getting into Draconic, and I was ready to, head into the Nether and go to a Nether castle, start killing some Wither skeletons, and I jumped in our little portal here. And flew for ages looking for another castle and couldn't find one, so I did locate. This is why I had cheats on when I logged in. Fortress. Because there is no fortress here. There is nothing in the Nether. It's empty. I didn't know what would happen if I built out with nether blocks, nether bricks, if it would make them spawn, but all that spawned is... It's not even nether creatures, so I'm so confused. We have just endermen and creepers and witches. I did try putting down some of this dirt, but I don't think that's it. I think it's just, for whatever reason, that's what wants to spawn here. Oh, hey, hide. I didn't look at you, did I? Oh, gosh. But, so the last mod pack I played, Valhalcia 3. Oh my gosh. That is such a meaty mod pack. I absolutely love it. There is so much to do. But like I was excited because I'd spent a lot of time playing with Mechanism, something I hadn't done before, and I was all excited, couldn't wait for my fancy armor. Now mind you, you probably wouldn't need that as much in a sky block, but there's no fancy armor in here. I mean, we got this stuff, but we don't have the fancy power armor, which was highly disappointing. There's no other dimensions or worlds that you can go explore and play around in. It's... I don't know. There's no blood magic. Botania's here. Tinker's is here. I mean, so it has all the grades. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. It's not bad. There are some really good things in it. But to me, because I'm going to breeze through this stuff, I want something chunkier, Nether bricks, there were no nether bricks, there was no netherrack in order to get them. It took me forever, so I'm going to put this out here now for people who are interested in this mod pack. It is a good mod pack. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying it's not as good as some of the other ones I played. To make nether bricks, it was a real pain in the butt. I could not figure out how to do it until I realized that I could use this fluid transposer and lava with bricks to make nether bricks. So this is how you get nether bricks. As for netherrack, I use a blood infuser and cobblestone, and that gives me netherrack. So that's the only way you can get nether bricks and netherrack in this mod pack, which is fine. I've been enjoying playing with Evilcraft. I'd say I'm not done with this mod pack. There's still a lot I can do, but I'm definitely getting low on things to do. I still haven't gone to the end because I'm trying to hold off, because that really is going to be the last thing I think left to do. I do want to get into Draconic. I do have a way to get Wither Skulls that's kind of a pain in the butt. So if I show you here, it's under Evilcraft. So if we do Wither Skulls here, I don't think it's showing it here, but I clicked with the wrong button, didn't I? So in order to get them, I can put them into a blood infuser, skeleton skulls into a blood infuser, and the skeleton skulls will upgrade to wither skulls. So that's how I'm going to be able to make my withers for the draconic stuff. Yeah, I'm going to have to set up some sort of mob grinder with draconic. I wish I had the evil soil stuff handy. I do know it's a drop that can come from wither skeletons, so not really sure how to get the drops of evil in this mod pack yet. Drops. No, is it drop of evil? So if I'm not mistaken. See, in the evil infused ingot, I don't think I can make that without... Yeah, it's going to require... Can't have one without the other. I don't believe. I don't think there's a solution to make this stuff. Yeah. So, perhaps, I mean, maybe I can find something under the bees. I don't really know. But, is there... I don't know that there's an evil drop under the bees. No. So, I'm gonna have to kind of work on this stuff and figure it out for myself, see if I can find a way to get it. Yeah, rare drop from a wither skeleton. Because that would make for a great mob grinder. I was looking at different mob spawners. So I searched mob, and one of the easiest mob farms I could set up, one of the only mob farms I could set up, would be a spawner under RF tools. And if anybody's ever played with the RF tools, you know that... Oh, what's this? Mob duplicator. Oh. This might be a little bit better. I haven't tried this one before. Huh. Okay, well, I might have to play with industrial before going, but one of the only ones I knew of was the RF tools, and it is such a pain to do the RF tools. I really, really am not a fan. So if I do RF tools, so you have your spawner here, but if you hold over the spawner, it says this block can spawn creatures, needs a syringe of the appropriate type. That's fine, I've got one. RF power, easy enough, and also needs beams of energized matter. I'm like, okay, here's a matter beamer. Then they have, what was it? There's the beam receiver, the matter receiver, matter transmitter. Use a matter booster to adjacent to the block to be able to teleport to unpowered receivers. I see. I've never used this. You can dial it to a matter receiver. Okay. Make sure you give it significant power. It's doable. It's just gonna be a pain. I have these certain mod packs that I look at and I go, ugh, you know, not this one. Yeah. RF Tools is one of those. I did play a lot with it back in the day, and I'm not a fan of it. I do love this though. I believe this is RF Tools. That's the shields. So I've got my little castle entrances here. They all have shields on them because I couldn't find a gate that matched. And yes, I know this is tacky. I don't care. I like it. I like my castle. Okay? Alright, good. And it's technically just a castle wall. I haven't built any buildings. I probably will at some point. I know it's ugly. Okay, I'm not the best Minecraft builder. Ask me to build something in 7 days. I got you. I got you. Even Ark. I can do Ark. Minecraft, I'm just like, I don't know, whatever. Throw these blocks together. Okay, it works. Great. Cool. Awesome. But yeah, so anyway, I don't know. To me, it just depends on your playstyle. Like my friend over here, let's go see. He's probably playing with his son. He's teaching his son how to play Minecraft, which is the most adorable thing ever. But you can see he's still working on his chickens. He doesn't have refined storage yet. He just got his nether quartz chicken. He's been playing for days, but he hasn't been working on the chickens with somebody else who's an expert on working with the chickens. So he's getting his bearings. He's learning how to do the chickens mod. He's good with automation and all that kind of good stuff, but he likes getting into some of the other things just for fun, like immersive engineering. So I know he's still having a good time. My other buddy, who lives in a cave, is over here. Go visit. Sorry for the up and down motion of the jetpack. It's just faster than hovering. He's got his little cave house here. He's starting to get his stuff together too. But you can see my friend Jelani and I are like, we just blew through this mod pack. Absolutely blew through it. And now I know she doesn't like the stuff I like. She doesn't like to work on automation. She doesn't like any of that. So for her, there isn't a lot of content left. She's definitely bored. Whereas when we played Sky Factory, when we played Valhalcia, there was so much more to do. So it just sort of depends on you, I guess. Like, you know, she's the kind of person that she doesn't know how to run her own power, so I usually do it for her. I've been teaching her. She's been getting really good at this. She's been doing forestry by herself, too, because she asked me to help her with it. And I'm like, I've never done forestry. I mean, I've looked at it a few times, but... So, she's learning automation, and I think she's having fun with it. Although, that being said, she has been playing Terraria these past few days, so maybe not as much fun as I would like, but... Yeah, I don't know. It's good. It is good. If you don't have a lot of time to play it. It's good for just like a couple hours a day, which is what I was playing before I rented the server, and I was having so much fun with it. But afterwards, you know, after I rented it, and it was just this thing I was playing most of the time instead of, you know, for an hour here, an hour there, I ran out of content. So it all really depends on you. Like, if you're going to sit down and spend a weekend playing a Minecraft pack, which, yes, sadly, I do. You know, don't judge me. I enjoy my life. But, yeah, if that's what you're going to do, you're probably going to breeze through this really fast, especially if you're playing with a friend. If I had not been playing with her, if we had not both been working on chickens, I would probably still be breeding chickens. There's no doubt in my mind about that. She is super efficient when it comes to chicken breeding and getting 10-10-10s. See, all but our die chickens are 10-10-10s. Everything is a 10-10-10. Even our beep, I want to say beep boop, but it's a boop beep chicken, the one that makes dirt blocks. The cake chickens, these guys here, the smart chickens that just produce eggs, they're all 10-10-10. So we were on it. Absolutely on it. These roosts, too, are amazing. You know, I'm used to the nesting pens. I've got some set up here with the die chickens, simply because I wanted some feathers and I wanted some poo. Mostly their dies feed into their boxes. I'm not too worried about them. But, yeah, they're going to get moved. Everything's going to get tidied up. But, yeah, anyway, like I said, I'd say it's, you know, chipped beef on toast, and Valhalcia 3 was, you know, a dinner with filet mignon and salad and desserts, a nice souffle, and all sorts of wonderful, wonderful things. But still not a bad Minecraft pack, and if you're not familiar with chickens, it is a great way to get yourself familiar with them. My friend loves them so much that I usually have to add them into any Minecraft pack we're playing, because if it's not in there, she goes, I miss my chickens. Can I please have my chickens? So, anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining me. I will probably be back later for a Friday Spotlight of a different game. But I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye for now.